was that they were desperately trying to clean the fucking place, right? And what's happened is that now they're told not to go outside. They've got sneaky little pathways and stuff. They're kind of holding out better. Although, my animals... I'm going to hunt the animals that are outside. Like I said, when I get enough steel, I want to enclose us in here so that then shit has to come to us, okay? And when shit's going to come to us, the fights, like whatever's on the outside is probably just not going to get repaired. Like, unless I put like a door system here or something, which they may try to break, like on the most outermost wall or something like that, they may try to break it. But I don't see that being super beneficial. I do want them to like walk the furthest way so that they're slowly hitting the traps. But I really need something for... I need something to get the... what do you call it? The... what are the mechs? That's it. I need something to take the mechs out. Realistically. I kind of need like this, but then it's gonna take out... them as well, unless I could put these at like, I can't put them too close or they'll, I think, disconnect each other. But if I can keep them the fuck away from where the other turrets are. Okay, let's try that. A charge rifle. Nice. What quality we got? We got a good charge rifle. I could do with that. I don't have a weapon. Where the fuck did that go? Oh, you've got it. Okay, give her a sec. I had a Doomsday rocket before, but I do want to make sure that at least some of us have got weapons, although realistically I should go get myself a Doomsday rocket again. And yeah, let's see if I can allocate whoever needs a good quality gun. I do need to get somebody to go and do proper smelting. What was that to? EMP shell. Nice. 12 EMPs. I am definitely going to need that because if my people haven't made them, we're going to need them. Because I kind of think that if I could just, like, I know that they're probably going to take out a lot of these, right? But I do think that if I could stop them in their tracks and get them blown up, that might take out my batteries though. My thoughts are if I could just get the mechs to get stopped in a spot, right? Even if it takes out like this briefly, if I could just make them pause, they might get shot by other turrets nearby. That's what I'm thinking. It's not a perfect thing, but you know, combat supplier. Okay, hold on. Where did she go? You. Can I get you in here and do a call? And somebody's got disease and nukes in the hospital. Honestly, she's fine, but it's, you know, underground steel where that's too far outside. I'm not putting new drills out here. And I do have to keep an eye on them from like finishing and stuff. So components, medicine, incinerated shells, reinforced barrel. I don't need clubs. I do need weapons. I do need like non-gun weapons, but I want this triple rocket launcher. I don't know if they like disappear or whatever. I don't know if I've got this kind of money, but we're gonna fucking find out, aren't we? Because I've got a little bit of gold. I've got a couple of statues. I guess you're not gonna really buy much from me, which means I don't really have a lot of spare stuff. I've got spare lungs and shit. I don't have a lot that I could sell you though, you know? So maybe I can't get these. I could sell you some gold. That's going to help a tiny bit, but yeah, between reinforced barrel, the incendiary shells would get a lot of the things made out of the thing, but can I afford any of this shit? Medicine is a higher priority at the moment. As much as I need components, I'm going to have to probably just go with that because I probably barely can afford that. I'll sell some books because I have a few of those and we've done our research already. Okay, we can just barely get a tiny smick of medicine for all the dumbasses that decided to walk through the things, you know? If I get enough research, I could probably figure out what's going on the day when I first followed you. It would take time, but I could definitely do it. I mean, I more or less could, like, see what I was streaming on that day, but if it was a year ago. Hold on. February. What are we at? Not this year. I want to see. Hold on. You said it was December, right? So it'd be 2014. December 30th was a Monday. I would have been streaming RimWorld for the last RimWorld stream of the year. So yeah, that's what I would have probably been doing. There's other things on board. I mean, could have been, although it would have been the very first month, the first couple of weeks that I was playing it. I think I only played it before Christmas. I played it like the Friday of Christmas. Hold on, where's my calendar? Come back here for a sec. 2024 December, because I got the game on, I think, the 18th or 19th, and I played it on the 20th. I don't think I streamed on the 27th, and I may have streamed on the Monday, but hang on, what did I actually stream on the Monday? A quick look. If it's between RimWorld and that, I can easily find out. The 4th, hold on, we're looking for the end of the year. I streamed on the 28th for RimWorld, which would be the 29th for most other people around the world. And I didn't stream RimWorld again until into January. So it might have been Project Zomboid. It would have been very fucking unusual for me to like done that on the very damn last day, but you know, it's possible. Because it would have been like the first week or whatever that I had it. First fortnight that I had the game. Also, if they've cleared out all the extra components and shit in here, can I get them to put this back yet? Is it just oh, can it be placed under roof? Bullshit. Hold on, I gotta take off a bit of roof. Remove the roof. We're also missing roof there, which is unideal. I only need it to be like about a 2. And I think here, and it's like here, I think. Yeah, that looks like it's same. They obviously didn't manage to get to this part, and that's a little bit concerning because that's not going to be sealed and I don't know how to protect it. Although, if I'm going to have like potentially infestations and shit, I know that it's super fucking dangerous, but I'm going to put a couple of turrets in here. I know that it's got access to power, but I don't know how it's got access to power exactly. I think it's powered itself. Fuck knows. I think that thing's got power. Once it's powering up, I don't know if it's going to try to use these turrets. So hang on, let me move those closer to the walls, if that's the case. Let me get that. I don't really want turrets in here at all. But in the event that something gets inside, I do want to be able to defend the ship and shit, so we'll see. End of the year 2024. Yeah, well, if it was, it may have been Project Zomboid. I was playing RimWorld on Twitch. Yeah, I was going to say, usually before Christmas or New Year's, before I, like, have my last stream of the year, it has been, like, canonically RimWorld most of the time. Because it's usually, like, obviously this is, like, a super duper, like, special week event thing, right? But typically speaking, like, my general colony, is very chill, is very laid back. For as big as it is and stuff, like that's our last location and shit. But like for as big as it is, it's super chill and relaxing and stuff. So I kind of like am going at a slower pace with the game, and I can kind of take an extra minute to have a talk. And nowadays I can kind of do the same thing with Project Zomboid, but I was too new back then. And I know that I think my first year I did it with 7 Days to Die, because 7 Days to Die I used to like just fully stop and have a chat while I was like crafting something or whatever. You know, I have no idea what you lot are doing in here. You're relaxing socially. Righto. Okay, so we've got the cannon back. We got a mortar back. I don't know if we got the other one. There we go. We do. We got the other mortar built. We got the slug cannon. Fuck knows how they're going to go. I don't know anything about those. We got the steel mortar down here, which I wouldn't mind having another one, but we have a turret and stuff. Yeah. I think he's an AI assistant to gather this information. That is concerning. I guess now I do know that the stuff knows about me now. AI stuff knows of my existence. Because I'm like, up until now, I have had no, like, I haven't used any AI stuff to, like, search shit. But, I didn't, like, one of my cousins uses it, right? And I was like, I don't encourage her to, like, do any kind of searches and stuff with me because I'm like, I want to be unknown, you know? It's just in the void. Might maybe fill up this corner again. I'll let them slowly build it up from the outside. Although, before they do that, I want them to fill up that bit. Not that that really matters, but I do want to seal that. And I do have to seal this corner, but we can do it from the edge, you know? Who knows about me too? That's horrifying. It knows too much. It knows too much, Gecko. Okay, so my colonists can kind of get in and out semi-safely for the moment, and everything's calmed the fuck down because half the colony has calmed the fuck down. And for some reason, this light is not the same color as this light. And yeah, I think we've got sufficient lighting in here. I've got the couple of turrets which I really don't want to have in here, but in the event of like an infestation or it breaches or fuck knows what, like a drop siege or something, like I do have a small hole there and shit could drop through there, and like I really hope it doesn't. I still want them to move crap out of here. I know that they're still moving the rocks. They're doing like the best they can, you know? And what else? What else we got? We've got to make food. I know they're not like doing great with their crops. What I should do, I was gonna say is I should put a shit ton of hydroponics in here. There is a chance it would go kaboom, but it's not really doing great up there. So I don't know if that's not got power, but fuck it. I'm gonna put some of these in here. I know that generally speaking, you don't want to put this shit anywhere near it, but like as long as it's not touching it, that might be touching it. Kind of put it there and I'll put like a grow light. It's going to waste a little bit of power with the grow lights, but I wanted to keep them out of here, honestly. But I need them to have food a lot more importantly than anything else. Plus I'll need them to put the roof back on these spots eventually. Those spots, and where else was missing? I think everything else is good in here. I will put the roof back on those in a bit. I'll make a few more of these for the corner and stuff. Back in the day when there used to be like 9.7 results for Google. Know your name. Oh yeah. All I know is like try to Google my name and it's like, apart from like obviously like now I have like socials and shit, I didn't have any like socials and crap before, so there was never any search results. It was great. Or there was like search results for somebody that was like not me, and I'm like, fantastic. It's like I can basically just not exist. Like that's not the objective, but I'm just saying it was kind of like anonymity or whatever. It's kind of nice. Chuck that there, and I think we could fit maybe that. That is touching it though. I'm not loving that it's touching it because I think it will connect it to power maybe. And I don't want to draw the power through here much because I don't want it to, I think if I just put one connector here, they should all connect up. Actually, if I don't put that connector there, they should connect to this anyway. Where is my power supply going here? Hold on, power. That corner might have an issue. Maybe. We'll see. 99% of the results just Google reviews places that you've done. Oh yeah. A lot of them are more so, I think you get normally 2 paid for sponsor links, and then you get suggested advertising typically, and then or suggested like places, and then you get like maybe you might get like what you're actually looking for or not. It's so bad. It's so stupidly bad. Are you guys not moving those? Or are you just thinking about it? Yeah, I don't know. It kind of is sort of funny and really sucky that, like, you know, one of the best search engines in the world is basically effectively kind of useless now. I can hear stuff tantruming, but I'm trying to put a timer on to remind myself. Insulting spree and sad wanderer, because I think it's about 6:15ish that will be the end of today. So we've still got like about a half an hour realistically. But I kind of wanted to like remind myself, because yesterday we went over, the last 2 days we've gone over by half an hour, and the first day I started stream late. So trying not to do that. So I also didn't put the extra solar lights in here too. I don't need it to be doing anything super great. I just need it to reach. And as far as I can tell, I think that reaches all of them except for that spot. And that one will reach all of those, which is fine. So basically what I want it to do is I want them to try to make some stuff. I see you howling, Viking. What are you doing? I'm trying to make them make some fucking grow rooms because we're so desperately in need of food. Like, they'll harvest all this soon, but I also need something that's kind of shielded from the elements in case somebody decides that, you know, they'd like to make stuff interesting. And we'll probably be going through summer, so I shouldn't need a heater in here, realistically. And let's see, there's no wildlife. Bikes are happily snuggling wolf flushes. No, give you some ruffles, Viking. We're basically in a really good spot, by the way. Now that I've got them to stop fucking walking through the traps, for the most part, they keep trying to claim these spots. I'm not even sure why. I think they're repairing it or cleaning it or something, and I just need them to leave it the fuck alone. But, yeah, so basically, since I've got them to mostly stay the fuck away from these zones, I mean, apart from, like, the occasional person that walks through, they are kind of, like, just outside doing mining. I'm trying to get, like, the last of the traps down. Basically just trying to get it to a spot where we're good to launch tomorrow, because I've basically got to start from the very beginning of stream tomorrow. Is we've got to initiate. So I might as well use this time to just clean up basically all the way around this map. I don't want them to want to go outside ever. I don't want them to want to fix up stuff. None of it. I just need them to stay inside, because once the battle kind of starts, I'm gonna force them to stay in their home area. And I know there's a button to say don't move home zone somewhere. What is it? Toggle automatically expanding the home around construction. No. Okay, stop expanding constructions. We don't want that. I do want them to repair stuff, although it's in the home area. Okay, cool. Okay, so if it's outside of the home area, they're gonna leave it alone now. So if shit breaks, tough titties, basically, which is unfortunate, I guess. That wakes up. That receives fucking ruffles. I can't English, fucking. I've been struggling with words and names and speech all day. It's really interesting, you know. I also want to make sure that the animals are also a bit more kept away from like the doors and shit. I want to take it in by about 2 or 3, I guess. Take it in by about 3. As long as it's like 3 up, so that they are not going near the walls, which shouldn't affect, hopefully, any kibble or anything. If we even fucking have kibble, I'll tell you what. Also, your wolf is still alive, Viking, by the way. Still, he walked through a trap, so I was going to say, I'm like, he's still alive and well. I'm like, I can't actually confirm if he's well, but I'll take a look in a fucking second, because, like, yeah. I don't want any, fuck it, I'm just going to say this corner they can stay away from. And one more over. Okay, so the animals should not want to be in, like, these areas. Realistically, I kind of thought about just putting animals, like, all in this. I am going to make a raid area, and this raid area is only going to be for, like, the cats and the non-attacking animals that we'd like to keep alive, like Propose and, yeah. Anything else that's, like, maybe got a name, but, like, not able to fight, that will stay in here. And I need to keep in this, which I guess we're going to need to probably want to refrigerate so that we can have food in here, I guess. Which, speaking of, we need to pop those off the wall too. So I don't know if that can reach that, actually. Hold on, put that there and put that there. They'll do instead. But that will get at least 2 air conditioners in here. Not that this is going to be cold. I don't know what this is going to do. And I'm sure it probably needs to be unroofed. If anybody knows this, like, let me know. But, like, when I start it, does it need to be unroofed? Because I'm hoping to keep this, like, enclosed otherwise for the most part. Which, by the way, once they finish building these, I'll fix up those 2 spots. But I guess we can't have it super refrigerated, but I can cool it down if I need to. So, because we are going to go through summer, so this place, if it is hot, they'll be able to do it. And in the worst case scenario, I could just do fireplaces, structure, temperature. A couple of basic fireplaces would be more than enough, probably, to make this place work. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to cancel it. That's fine. I can always just move the heaters into there anyway. I just don't want to have like additional stuff using things. We can do this one now. Whoops. I meant to make the wall. All right, hold on. I heard. There you are. Let's see. You're in health. Yeah, you're in good health. And Izzy's going berserk. Love, you don't have life privileges. Like, good luck with that. Also, when somebody's having a tantrum, I might have to make sure that they don't leave the base. Know that you're not going to get much in the way of doctor's care, love, so good luck to you. Also, if you've got, like... Oh, she died. Well, no issues with Izzy then. She's been a fucking issue from the beginning. I took her. I took her as a prisoner, or we got her in, like, the Ancient Danger thing, and she's just been, like, a piece of shit since. So... I guess no harm, no foul. And what have we got in here? We've got a couple of spare barrels. We're still making guns. We're still making armor. I don't know if my people will be putting armor on as they go, but I do sort of expect that maybe. We haven't had a lot of like spare materials and stuff. We've got a lot of spare guns, but not a lot of people... Well, a few people got down in the traps, but it's fine. Why is Nuke roaming? Because you do plants and construction. Guns? No, we got like a shit ton of guns. Like this. We decided to put the storage rooms in here. We got Doomsday rockets. Honestly, I'd like some of the fucking triple rocket launchers. Those things are like KO to like any kind of battle because I don't think they run out. Whereas the Doomsday rocket launchers are one shot, I'm pretty sure. We've got charge rifles, we've got like lances or something, we've got thump cannons. I do need them to smelt weapons. That was something that changed since we moved these. So we need to burn weapons that are... we do want bi-coded and non-bi-coded. We want anything that's kind of like probably under 35 and... kind of less than normal, or to awful to normal. And what do we want? Ranged weapons. I guess it's only going to do like the really basic shit. So I don't want it to burn it. Hey, hold on. Not burn, it's smelt. Hang on a ticket. It's like this or something. Also, this has been like not allowed this whole time, so they haven't been making any armor and crap. Oh, the mistakes. Fine. They've been making simple helmets and they've been making flak stuffs, and they've got plenty of incendiary shells, so that's really good. I don't know if anybody's working at this particular bench. I guess like a few different people. And destroy, or smelt or destroy thing. That's interesting. I don't recall it saying or destroy. I guess they had to define that. So we had this set to awful, and I may have put that on the wrong side, which would explain why we didn't have any like, I don't know, really high quality guns. So we'll put it to 40, and that can go in. Well, no, hold on. Those will be fine. Although they won't be bi-coded, so it should be fine. We won't smelt those. Won't smelt them. I think we may have lost a good chunk of weapons to my like incorrect order of things, but it's fine. That should be good. Okay, so that should hopefully matter. I don't think I've been smelting anything else. What is this thing? Some kind of weird object. What the hell is this? Unfinished shield belt. I've never seen it look like that. That's fascinating. Okay. Lenses in a daze. We've got starvation. We've got low food. We have 350 medical. We're somehow out of fucking chem fuel again. Are these things using fucking chem fuel or something? They should be using wood. I don't know how, like, unless the slug stuff or whatever requires, like, chem fuel, it does not. Mortars? Oh my god, no, you are fucking not, mate. Somebody go kick his ass. Chaz, mate. Chaz, you gotta leave this alone. It's not for you. We need this for fucking battle, mate. Guys, go back to what she's doing. Alright, Chaz can just stand there. Somebody can come help him later, because he kind of earned that. I do kind of want a bit more light in here, but honestly, once these are up, they should be fine. I guess I need to add a bit of power. I would have thought... Oh, it's trying to connect to that. Hold on. Try again. Yeah, you try connecting to that side. There we go. These are working now. And there you go. Alright, so Sad Wander nuke hit a trap and is now sad wandering. It's fine. So I've got like a small grow room here. Obviously have like a spare medical thing up this corner in the event that I need it. But yeah, that's not gonna like fully do it. The reason why I want them to be growing a heap of food and stuff is because if we have like summer, or we have like, if we get into winter or anything like that, I'm gonna need somewhere inside that is growing shit. But honestly, I think I'll get rid of the coolers. And apparently the polar bears fucking love this space. So that's a whole thing on its own. Let me just say for the moment, the animals can stay out of here for now. Because I figure they're going to keep passing through it and making it dirty, which means people are going to keep coming in and trying to clean it. Which also, animals. Let's see, we got a replacement polar bear. I kind of want them to be everywhere. Essentially, like, all the animals to be animals zoned. And when the battle happens, we will change probably the cats and her posy over to raid. Because they can't fight. I know, Proposy can fight. I should probably keep them safe though. Cats will probably go into raid zone. I can't put any of the pen animals in there, I guess. That's the thing. Killon's having a tantrum. Starvation. Everybody is starving. Alright, have we got any animals? We may have to cull what like few animals we have. We also have like... The boomalopes are not producing. So we're going to get rid of the boomalopes. I know that they're going to go kaboom and it's going to be a problem. Especially since it's in like a fiery area. Ches is no longer... What was that? Boomalopes. It's fine, we've got these things here. And the polar bear was put out. It's fine. Alright, we will have to like remake those. We've got psychic suits still on the males and I don't know... Please don't break that. There we go. I would have liked them to have done both next to each other because that would have been better, but it's fine. And they're harvesting this. They're starting to harvest the crops, which is great. And that blew up one of the things. There we go. Okay. So they should at least be starting to harvest the crops. If they start harvesting the crops, we should start getting food. Whether they eat it raw or whether they cook it, it does not matter. And honestly, I'm starting to question their fucking packaged survival meals situation because as far as I'm aware, I think that uses more. It's 1.5, 1.2 each versus which bench has the simple meals, that one. This one has uses 2 nutrition, doesn't matter what it is. Mycene is starving. Dragon foals died and we got to clean, which I've been wondering about because like some of these are staying like really dirty. I don't think that one works. I'm starting to question, you know? Or it just takes a whole fucking minute because, like, if I'm here for a moment and it disappears, so be it. I'm starting to think that they can't actually make food because we don't necessarily have both meat and vegetarian. So I'm gonna make it that they can have all of the simple meals. As long as they can make a simple meal or a packaged survival meal, if they suddenly